Okay, so it's Monday morning and I'm now about to weigh myself. 11 stone 1. So for breakfast today I've got 2 Weetabix, 1 teaspoon of sugar and a tea. So that is 1 sin. Once I've eaten this I'm going to prepare my lunch for today because I'm actually going to be out for that, so I'll show you what I'm going to be taking with me. So this is going to be the first part of my lunch. When I say I'm going out, I've got a hospital appointment for P at 20 past 10. Then I'm popping into the city, so I should be home by like 12:30, 1ish. So I've just packed some snacks just to see me through. So I've got a pot of fruit, so I've got strawberries, grapes and blackberries. So strawberries and blackberries are my speed. And then I've also got an apple, which again is speed. So that's 3 of my 7 today already. And then I have also got a packet of Happy Snacks, which I reckon are 1.5 sin. I can't work it out. They are 36 calories a packet. So really small little snack. And then when I come home, I'll then sort of I want to do couscous for my lunch. So this is what I've got for mid-morning, mid-afternoon. And I also forgot to say that I'll be taking one of these as well. I actually need to work out how many glasses one of these is and then just take it from there. Okay, so I'm home and I thought I'd show you how I'm getting on. So I've eaten my fruit and I actually really enjoyed it, surprisingly. Sometimes I feel like I have to force myself, but I thoroughly enjoyed that. I've still got my apple, so I've had 2. That was my 3rd. So I still need to eat that. I've got my 4th and 5th in here because I've got lettuce and cucumber, which is speed. So that means I only need 2 more speed to complete my day. And obviously I'll try and have that for dinner. But I've deconstructed it and I'll put it all together. So I've actually got a green tea, because you know, all about that health. This is supposed to help your metabolism. So I've got that with a sweetener, which is free. This is my water. This is all I've drank today. It's just that bit, which works out, I worked out I can get 3 glasses from one of these. I don't know how many mil this is, it doesn't say, but I can get 3 glasses out of that. So I'd say I've had 1.5 glasses maybe. What else am I saying? So I've got couscous in there that I'm going to pour into there. And then I've got my tikka chicken slices from Tesco's, which is sin-free. And then I've also got this, which is sin-free, which is just a nice little vinaigrette, just to give it a little bit of something. So I'm going to mix it all together, but that's what I'm going to have. So I'm still going to try and have my apple as well. So this is my dinner. This is sin-free. I've got vegetarian sausages with peas and potatoes, but these aren't speed foods, which is really frustrating. Also for my snack this afternoon, I did have a banana and a coffee. So that was 1 sin because I had some sugar in my coffee. But I will up my speed food later, and I'm also going to have a bottle of water. Okay, so it is, bear with, 20:43. So I thought I'd show you my final snacking for today. I have been quite hungry this evening, so I have just been snacking through grapes sort of throughout the evening. But this is like my little snack plate for tonight to finish off my speed food. So I'm having a nectarine. Is this a nectarine? It's an easy peeler. I don't know if 1 counts as speed food, but the amount of bloody fruit and veg I've eaten today, I'm going to say I've had my 7 because I have, and more. I've got 2 celery sticks sliced up. I'm going to put some salt on it, and then I like to dip it in Marmite. I don't know if that's normal or not, but it just makes me salivate thinking about it. Then I've got a decaf tea and a hi-fi bar. This is the Rocky Road one. I've sort of gone off the Rocky Road ones. My favourite is the dark choc mint or whatever it is. I'm finishing the day. I can't remember exactly how many sins, but it's below the 7. I've had my 7 speed food. I need to have 1 more glass of water, and then I've also done my allowance for the day. So I am so proud. So day 2 of this challenge, I've just got shredded wheat with sugar, which is 1 sin because this is my healthy extra B, and then I've also got a tea. You'll notice that I don't like to eat fruit first thing in the morning, which leads me on to my mid-morning afternoon snack. Again, I'm going out today. I'm not too sure how long I'm going out for, so I'm taking a lot of speed food. So obviously I've got an apple, I've got some easy peelers, so that's 2 speed foods, and then in here I've got blueberries and raspberries, which are speed foods. So if I eat those, that'll be 4 of my 7 a day. Grapes aren't speed. But then I've also got out this from the freezer, which you'll see later on today, and I've also got my chicken out as well for dinner. Hi everyone, so I thought I'd just quickly check in because the couple of clips before you see this one, my lunch, I had a cup of soup, but it was repulsive. It was a Golden Wonder one, and I got it from Home Bargains because that's where I went today, and I wasn't intending on going out for lunch, but I ended up going to my friend's house, so I didn't have anything else, so I thought I'd better try and have that as opposed to eat crap. But it was vile, so I had maybe like 3 spoonfuls and I threw it in the bin. It was so bad, so that should have been 3.5 sins, but I didn't count any because it was that bad. And then those little crisp bread things, or whatever they were, for a row, I don't know how many's in a row, but it basically worked out 25 grams were 5.5 sins. I didn't have a whole row, I had maybe half. But because I'm not too sure, I'm just saying that in total, up to this point now, hang on, it's just cooling down, I'm saying that my total of sins that I've had up to this point is going to be 4. I had 1 for my breakfast, and I'm not too sure how many those things are, so I'd rather be safe than sorry. What else have I eaten today? Then my stir fry, I'm going to count that for 2 sins. I don't know if I should or not. 2 sins, 2 speed food, sorry. I don't know if I should because I don't know, but there was so much variety in there. I had red onion, I had peppers, I had cabbage, I had carrots, I had bean shoots, so there was a really big mix in there. So I'm going to say that that was 2 speed food. So that works out that so far I have had strawberries, no I haven't, I've had blueberries, raspberries, apple, orange, and then 2 for my dinner, so that's 6. So I've got 1 more to go. So I'm probably going to have some celery again tonight because I enjoyed having that last night. So yeah, I'm going to say I'm on 4 sins, so I've got 3 sins left to go and 1 speed food, and 4, yeah, that's all I have to say. So I thought I'd just quickly explain that because I was out and I had the school run. That was it. When I had the school run, I had a yoghurt. I had a sin-free Aldi fat-free one. I just had a little pick-me-up because I'm really hungry today. Yesterday wasn't too bad, but today I could eat so many biscuits. I am really struggling, but this is my 3rd bottle of water, so I'm doing really well. I feel healthy and I haven't felt tired today, which is something that I've noticed. Okay, so this is my evening snack, just Marmite and 2 sticks of celery again, which makes my 7 speed food for the day. Wednesday's breakfast, it's actually quite late, it's now 10:30, I just haven't been hungry, so I decided to do baked oats. I don't really want to touch this because this is bloody hot, but I've got a tea and then I've done baked oats for the first time, so it's just like this yoghurt with a little bit of milk, 40 grams of oats, and then blueberries and a little bit of sweetener. I don't know how it's going to taste. This is what it looks like inside. It smells really good, but it's really, really hot. Just a quick update. I'm going to do this as 1 sin because I've melted a little bit of honey to go on top of it because I wasn't enjoying it as much, and I'd rather use 1 sin of honey and enjoy it as opposed to not. I think the reason why I don't like it, no, I do like it, I think I'd prefer it better if it was in individual little portions as opposed to 1 big one because it's a little bit gloopy in the middle. So note to self next time, I'm going to go out and buy some silicone ramekin thing. Lunch for Wednesday, I was going to have Slim and Well tomato soup that I made, which is full of speed and obviously it's sin free, but I've got such a bad headache and I don't know whether it's because I'm lacking in carbs. So I'm going to have some noodles. These are these ones. These are now 2 sins. They used to be sin-free. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I think they're 2 sins. But I just feel like I need something substantial because I've just got a really bad headache. So I've got those, and then I've got a really nice yogurt fruit salad bowl. So in here, it's actually going to be quite a high sin lunch, but I think that's what my body needs. I've got 3 tablespoons of Greek yogurt. I'm going to call it 2 sins. I don't know if I'm right. I don't know if I'm wrong. But I just thought it's what I need, and I've got loads of speed food in there. So on here I'm going to say I've got 3 of my speed because I've got blackberries, raspberries and strawberries, and again they are speed foods. And I've also got an orange, and we'll have another one of these later on. I've got the school run later again today, so I'm going to have an apple and another orange later, but that will be part of my 5th speed because I had 1 for my breakfast, sorry. blueberries, and then I've also got my water. So this is what I have got: banana and a green tea. Right, so I thought I'd quickly start showing my dinner whilst I'm prepping it. I've got salad with cucumber and red peppers, so that's all speed. I think peppers are speed. I'll have to check. And then this is my friend's. I've got my friend coming over for dinner, so I've got 2 portions going on. My friend's having a vegetarian Linda McCartney burger. I've just got the leftover chicken pieces that I didn't use up the other day. And then I'm also defrosting some of this tikka chicken, which is sin-free as well. So I've got plenty of speed, and then we're also having new potatoes as well, which I know aren't speed, but it's still one of a 5 a day. Breakfast for this morning, I've got 40 grams of bran flakes and 1 teaspoon of sugar. So it's my healthy extra beet, and then obviously 1 sin for the sugar, and then I've got a tea that I actually need to heat up. I'm now going to pop to my grandma's, so I'm just taking a bottle of water and an apple. I'll be back by 1. So then I'll have my lunch. So it is bad that this is my first speed food of the day, but I'm busy and this is just what I'm going to take with me. Hi everyone, so I thought I'd quickly check in whilst I'm waiting for my lunch to cook. Today I'm struggling, just simply because I'm on day 4, I'm on Thursday, and I've had enough of eating fruit and veg. I really have. If you watched all my other meals of the week, swimming well videos and all of that, you'd know that I don't really eat that much, and now I feel like I'm eating too much, but I know it's the whole point, so I'm going to continue with it. But I was just stood here thinking I'm absolutely ravenous and I don't know what to have for my lunch. Normally, in this instance, I would have toast and crisps and all that stuff that I still want to eat now, but I'm being good, so I would never normally have a jacket potato for lunch because that to me is a dinner, but I'm so hungry, I want to stay on plan, so I thought sod it. So I've got some beans in a bowl. I was literally just going to have beans and some crackers, and I thought, why am I going to use sins on like crisp breads when I don't really enjoy it and I'm hungry, so I know it won't fill me up. So I thought, why not just have a jacket potato and put it in the microwave? So I'm having a jacket potato. I've only had 2 speed foods today. I've had 2 oranges whilst I was out at my grandma's and an apple, so that's not as high as what it normally is at this time in the day. For my dinner I'm having sweet and sour chicken, so I'm able to put lots of speed in with that, but I think I might do a side salad as well in a bowl, so literally just lettuce and cucumber with a little bit of sin-free dressing, so then I can take my speed food up to 4, and then I'm just going to see how I go. I'm feeling a little bit woozy because I actually smacked my head. I don't think you can see, but as I opened the boot, I leant forward as the car boot opened and it smacked me on the side of my head. So I think it's quite a good idea that I'm having something substantial, because that was not a fine point in my life. And then whilst I smacked my head, Pea put her hand up my exhaust and got black all over her hand. So that's what's going on today. Not fun. So just thought I'd check in, let you know the situ. Right, so this is dinner. I probably should have used a bigger plate, but I didn't want to have to make extra washing up for myself. So I've got jacket potato and beans, and then a side salad, and then I have also got lime cordial. So this is dinner. I'm not gonna lie, it's taken me a long time to do it, and I'm glad Neil came home so I was able to focus on cooking. I say it took me a long time. It's taken about 45 minutes, but I cooked it from scratch. So I've got boil in the bag rice with peas and broccoli. And then inside the middle, I've made a sweet and sour chicken. So it's quite similar to the Diet Coke chicken, I assume. Like the same sort of ingredients like chicken, peppers, onions, but it's just different seasonings. So I just wanted to show you that I've made my portion. I made a portion for P, and then I've also got that much left, which to me, because I don't eat much of like the chicken stuff itself, that's another portion. I can split that up into 2 for P, and that's with 1 chicken breast. Now I am quite stingy when it comes to meat because it's expensive, but if you want a recipe, leave me a comment below and I can always try and do like a little cooking series. But yeah, I was really impressed actually as to how much I've actually got. But like I said, I'm quite stingy with the meat, but I guess you could always use 2 breasts and you could get a lot out of it. But this is my dinner. Lots of speed in there, so you've got peppers, onions, and then obviously you've got all of this stuff as well. So I'm going to say this is 3 speed. Okay, so for my evening snack, it is 7:20, I'm a little bit hungry, so I'm just going to have some happy snacks in onion flavour. These are 1.5 sin, I think. And I've only had 1 sin today so far, so treating myself with those in the evening. And then I've got a banana, and then I've got the rest of my water for today. Right, so it's now 9 o'clock and I'm just having a fruit bowl. So I've got yoghurt, berries, so I've got blackberries, raspberries and strawberries, and then I've got 2 bits of chocolate. So this is 2 sins. I'm going to say this is 1 because this is absolutely tiny. And I've got a tea. So I'm going to call this 2, 3, 4, 5. And then I had 1.5 earlier, so that's 5.5. And then 1 for my breakfast, so that's 6.5 sins today. I'm going out today. I'm going out all day. So I thought I'd show you my prep process. I don't know why I'm orange. I thought I'd show you my prep process of getting stuff sorted for myself. I am going to thin some white bread because I'm going to be out from 9 till about 4. I won't have the chance to have carbs. I haven't had bread at all this week, and I'm going to have Weetabix for my Healthy Extra B. So I'm going to thin a bit of bread just to have 1 piece folded over just for that little bit extra. And it's going to be a really shit sandwich because I'm just going to put in jam. Do I have to thin jam? No? Yes I do. I'm going to have to put in Marmite with nothing else. Oh! Is the birdie gone? So, I'm going to thin that for a little bit of carbs because if I don't have any carbs I won't feel very well, and I haven't got pasta or anything. I could do pasta, but I'm doing pasta for dinner, so maybe not. So I'm going to have that, and I'm probably going to use all my sins throughout the day as opposed to keeping a couple for chocolate at night. So I'm just going to show you what I've packed so far. My fruit speed foods for today. So I have got a big block of cucumber, so that's speed. I've got 3 oranges. I'll have 2 for my speed. P will have 1, so that's number 2 speed. Apple number 3, and then in here I've got plum, so that's number 4. Strawberries number 5. Grapes, not speed, and raspberries. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah. Okay, so this is everything else apart from the sandwich I still need to make. This is what I'm going to take with me. So I've taken a yogurt, which again is something I would never ever take, but I need to obviously keep myself going. I've got a packet of Happy Snacks. It's 1.5. I've got an Alpen bar. This is 3. So 3, 4, 4.5, and then I'm just going to use these as the rest. I think these are only 2.5. 2 bottles of water as well. Right, I'm in a massive rush, so this is my breakfast. Half a tea because I've already been drinking it throughout the day, and then throughout the day I mean throughout the morning, and then I've got Weetabix, 2 Weetabix, Healthy Extra B, 1 teaspoon of sugar. Right, so for my dinner it's a really random put together. I've just got a bowl of pasta with peas and brown sauce. It's just quick and easy. For P, I've obviously done her proper meal. She's got spaghetti bolognese, which was from the freezer. But even though this hasn't got any speed, it's better than chips and nuggets. So okay, so today is Saturday and I have just prepped my lunch for work. I have got grapes, blueberries and plum in there, so that's 2 speed food. I've got my apple, I've got my oranges, so that's 3 and 4. I've got some of these little rice crackers again, I'm saying that's 2 sins worth in there. I've got some carrot sticks, that's speed number 5. Onion flavoured crisps, 1.5 sins. Sweet and sour noodles by Mugshot. I can't remember the sin value, they used to be free and now you have to sin them, I think it's 1 or 2. And then I've got an Alpen light bar, which is 3 sins. I'm working 9 till 5. So I think, this is left over from yesterday, I think this is going to see me through with bottles of water and maybe a tea. I might make a tea at work as well. For my breakfast this morning I have got a tea which probably needs to be heated up, and then I've also got 40 grams of brown flakes with a teaspoon of sugar and then semi-skimmed milk. I'm now home from work and I really wanted something naughty, whether it be a takeaway or nuggets and chips from the freezer, but I thought sod it, this is really quick and I'll have a salad again later. I just want to eat quickly because it's quite late, it's 6:10 and I need to get P to bed, so having this first, just a jacket potato and some beans. I have got the ends of P's nuggets, but I mean they're not going to kill me. Oh, I'm really cold and I don't know why, because it's been like 20 odd degrees today. I thought I'd just quickly have a little chat whilst, I don't know why, I've just been sat on my phone. So today I showed you my lunch. I didn't eat my Alpenlight bar. It's still, I don't know what I've done with it, I've put it away. Didn't eat my Alpenlight bar, didn't eat my happy snacks, and I also didn't eat my oranges, just because it sounds ridiculous, but I did not have time to peel 2 oranges today in the office, because even though I work in an office, it's just constant. I'm sorry about the lighting. Let's move it a little bit. There we go. Yeah, I didn't have time to do that, so I also didn't have time. I say I didn't have time. I get so caught up, and because obviously I'm still trying to get used to it all, I didn't have time to fill up my bottle, so I only had that 1 bottle whilst I was at work, and I did have a green tea as well while I was there. They had green tea bags there. So I was behind my water, so since I've been home I've had another bottle. I've also had one of these, so I've had my water intake. I probably am a little bit behind on the speed foods, but I'm not going to force my body to eat it. I know I'm doing a 7-7 challenge, it's a mouthful, but I feel like I'm doing really well, and I've had enough of fruit today, I'm not going to lie. It got to about 3:45 and I was like, I am so hungry. And I was going to open up my happy snacks, my little crisps that would have been 1.5 sins, and I was like, what am I doing? Like, I can eat an apple. So I ate my apple, and I was really proud of myself. So I'm making those changes, and then obviously when I came home I showed my dinner and had a jacket potato, but I was so close to being like, you know what, fuck it. I'm going to have a cheesy pizza, just a little kid's one, and a salad, which I know I can do, but I'm doing it 100% this week, just to see how much I can lose. It's sort of like a sick game. It really is, like, it really does play on your mind. So it's now 7:45, and again, after I had my dinner, I sort of had in my mind, oh, I'm still really hungry, so I'm going to have some of those Coca noodles, the ones from Home Bargains, which are like 25p. But in reality, I don't need that. So I'm hungry, I just don't know what to eat. I don't know what to do. So I just thought I'd tell you that, really. Like, I'm trying to curb those habits of being like, oh, I'm going to have this now, or I'm going to have this. Yeah, pretty pointless really, me coming in and having a little chat. But I'm now going to make myself a tea. I'm going to have a chocolate snack, because I haven't had anything today like that at all. I haven't had anything sweet apart from fruit, which I'm really proud of myself. I'm doing really well. I know it might not be a lot to some people, but not even having like a bit of a biscuit, like, I've done so well. So I'm going to have probably just, I've got some Quality Street actually, I'm probably going to have 2 Quality Street. Breakfast this morning, I have got porridge with 1 teaspoon of sugar and cinnamon, so that's 1 sin, and then healthy extra B. For my lunch, I forgot to show you, but I've packed a Subway salad bowl, and I've put lettuce, cucumber and chicken in. I've also got some fat-free dressing, and now I'm just sort of packing up like my healthy bits. I also need to do a little fruit bowl as well, which I'm now about to do. So blueberries, strawberries, raspberries, grapes, all of that. For dinner tonight, I am having I think it's sin-free. This is a Linda McCartney vegetarian sausage, and I've got peas, I've got broccoli, which is speed, potatoes aren't, neither are the peas, and then I've got carrots and cabbage, which are. I am also having some gravy, so I'm just going to sin this dinner at 2 sins, but that's already on the table, and I've also got a lime cordial. So for my evening snack, I've got some chocolate. I don't really know how many sins these are. I would probably say that these are 1 each. They're quite small, so 2 sins. Got my tea, and then I've also got that Greek yogurt, so I'm going to say it's 2 sins. I don't know, it pisses me off that I have to sin it. But I've got raspberries and grapes as well. I'm also going to have another bottle of water, because I have got weigh-in first thing in the morning, and I think water helps weight loss.